Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Super excited. It's Tequila Azulejos. Yes, this is their Skelly bottle. Man, just look at this thing. Look at this thing. And you probably thinking like, wait, what? Like, maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. If you have, maybe you've never tried it, and you're like, man, I don't know. Like, what can the tequila inside of that actually taste like? And well, you're on this journey together with me, right? This is completely sealed. If you do follow the channel, you do know, and you have already seen then the trophy head añejo that I have reviewed, and also their masterpiece añejo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One of my favorite brands, not only because the tequila inside is actually good, it's because of the artwork. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Go check out that review, learn about that bottle, right? This as well, go check out this review for sure and understand the history of the brand and the bottle. But today, the star of the show is this Skelly Blanco coming in at 40% right here. And I'm excited, right? We got, spooky season coming up, October, Dia de Muertos as well, right around the corner even. And this is going to be super cool. I'm going to break it down to how it even connects to that. So coming out of NOM 1438, go check out their website, Azulejostequila.com. Go check that out. The Skelly bottle itself, they actually have, I want to say it's four different actual like bottles, but the bottle's the same except for one. One's like pure solid gold. It's the topper, right? So my guy, he got this bandana on looking like a pirate. Sometimes you'll see it with like a mariachi hat, right? But overall, this bottle itself, super cool, and the brand is dope too. If you've never seen the other videos, go watch that. Especially the trophy head. I really break down the history of the brand and how the artwork really is connected, because those two bottles are pure art. This right here, not really like artistry with like huge colors and splashes like the other ones, right? But this is art in itself, even though it is just black and white. I mean, look at this thing. Super dope. Tequila Azulejos is actually, and if not one of the first, and if not the first, to actually truly infuse artwork into their bottles. And it comes from the original owner, the founder, Pedro Quintanilla, who was and is a man of art, right? So he took his passion as a Mexican for art and tequila and combined both of them. And I really want to make it a huge point. I've said it in the other videos. Not only is tequila amazing, right? It's a huge part of a Mexican culture-ish, right? It's actually even bigger here in the States than it truly is in Mexico. Even bigger is art, right? And just thinking about just culture and time, like art and artistry has been around forever, and the Mexican culture even going back hundreds and thousands of years, right? Artistry and artwork is a huge, huge, huge staple within that culture from that region, and still to this day. So that's why it is one of my favorite brands, just because of how they're truly paying homage to the artistry of the culture. And me personally, I'm a huge fan of artwork. So you might see a bottle like this and judge it by the book by its cover per se, right? Like, oh, the tequila in there can't be good. Well, the trophy head's solid, right? The masterpiece is solid. Those are the añejos. So the Blanco, hey, let's see what happens. Let's see if this is solid as well. But overall, the Skelly bottle, just to kind of break this down before I even go into it and start trying this, they're actually paying homage to Dia de los Muertos, right? This is, Calavera, the skull culture. Like I have one of my calaveras here, right? This I got on an altar over here, honoring some of my people who've passed away for sure. But this is that, and this is, I mean, even pop culture now. Calaveras, Dia de los Muertos. Like this is one of the most important national symbols celebrating ancestors, and they took that, infused it with art, they made it into a bottle, filled it with tequila. Like, you have to understand that this might look like I mean, it stands out for sure, and it might look weird to some, but the reality is that the respect that this bottle actually is bringing to the table per se, because of all of the nods to culture that they are truly representing with a bottle that just looks like a skeleton with a bandana on. So do your research, right, people? Go check out their website. But I'm about to open this. This right here, it is 40%. Like I said, it is a Blanco. The neck itself is not perforated at all. I do have my little cutter here, and let me make a nice little slit to then open this up. I appreciate you being on this journey with me. If you have not done so, please go check out those other reviews of the añejos, because those are pretty solid, right? Not only are the bottles gorgeous, the liquid inside is really good. So with that being said, let your bottles pop. Oh my, oh, that's in there. Let me take this off. Bandana, just regular bandana, right? Super nice even too. But my guy got no hair. He is a skeleton. Let your bottle. Oh, this does not want to come out. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Holy cow, I'm not editing this. There's no way I'm editing this right now. And whoa, that was in there. Man, that is a very long cork, and this is solid. This is solid, right? So, I mean, not like solid, it is hollow, right? But this is, man, a solid. That is hard. This ceramic here, look at my guy smiling. Skelly, I love it. That was a struggle, and you guys don't see it, but up here there is like a kind of like a shelving, and I did not want to pull it up really hard and smash the shelving. But man, hey, anyways, behind the scenes, right? Appreciate you being on this journey with me. Anyways, thank you for being here. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe. As what, this is just a heavy bottle. I can't even do that one hand. Okay, here we go. Hit the like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. I think this is a first. That is hilarious. I'm not editing that out. Anyways, all right, so let me get this giant skull back in here. And you can't see it, and I don't want to tip it over, but the hole in the neck is actually smaller than this, and that's why that is not, whoa, even going in. Skelly, geesh. Anyways, all right, guys. So we're here. Blanco 40%. What's really cool about the actual liquid, the physical tequila, right? They're using 50-50 agaves. 50% of their agaves are coming from the lowlands. 50% of their agaves are coming from the highlands. They're then actually using that mixture to create the tequila. And they're actually using agaves that are 7 to 10 years in maturity. So they're really using agaves that are ripe, that are mature, and even extra ripe per se for that 10 years. Normally it's about 7 years, right? That extra 3 years is kind of like a banana. You have a green banana, it's not sweet at all, but as it starts turning yellow to brown with spots to really brown and dark and black, it gets sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. The agaves are the same. So the difference between a 3-year and a 10-year agave, it's going to be much sweeter most of the time, right? So this right here, they are also too slow roasting in brick ovens, slow fermentation, roller press extraction, no diffusers, no nothing. We shall see. We shall see with this Blanco. So looking at the legs and tiers, just like with the añejos, that's sticking around. That is sticking around. Let me see if I can get that really zoomed. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it came out of there. Let me get it back in. No, it's not coming back. Yeah, there we go. Ish. Anyways, that is really sticking around for sure. And let's put my nose to this. Oh, wow. Mm. Oh yeah. You guys know Blancos are my favorite, and then extra añejos, right? And it's because Blancos, hands down, I love agave. Actual roasted agave. It's one of my favorite tastes. And that's why I love tequila. And this right here, that's a lot of agave on there. There's definitely some ethanol. I'm definitely getting like that very first smell. There was ethanol on there, but it was like a quarter ethanol, 3/4 agave. It's starting to open up. I'm getting some pepper in there for sure. But man, ooh, that is very agave forward. That's also why I always say do not judge a bottle by its cover. Unfortunately, yes, many bottles that look fancy, the tequila inside is not that great. But you can't just blindly say, well, that's not going to be good until you taste it. Hats off to Azulejos, and that's another reason I shared with you. It's one of my favorite brands, not only because of the artwork, but it tastes good. It's actually marrying too. Like you get some bottles where all they're worried about is the artwork, right? You might get some really tall, long, white looking blue bottle that doesn't taste like tequila, but this absolutely does. But unfortunately, something like this might get a bad rap without people trying it just because they've tried something else that doesn't really taste good. This right here, especially for our tequila aficionados per se, our tequila snobs, I guarantee you most of them have never even tried this bottle. But the reality is if I put this on a blind taste testing, man, the smell alone, people wouldn't even think like, wow, that's actually very agave forward. And it is. It's definitely, it's kind of like, it's got a little smokiness to it too. Nowhere near like a mezcal, but it's definitely kind of smoky. Like they were fermenting next to the fire, and it kind of like, and like the smoke was going over the fermentation barrels even. But man, that's very agave forward. Um, Kind of peppery, but it's kind of airy. It's kind of airy as well, and a little like herbaceous. No, kind of kind of grassy. It's kind of grassy because, and a little anise. There's definitely a little anise. I think that's where the herbaceousness came from. There's definitely a little bit of anise on there, but in the back. But overall, that's pretty agave forward, and it's a cool blend of using 50/50 highland and lowlands, right? So cheers, Senor Skelly. Let's try this out. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, if I put this in a blind taste test next to some people who I guarantee if they saw this bottle, they're like, oh no, that's not good tequila. And I'm telling you, if I put it in a blind taste test and they tasted this, I guarantee they'd be like, oh my God, this tequila's great. What is this? And then I pop down Skelly with the bandana. I'm putting the bandana on. There's going to be some really surprised people like, wow, I would not have thought how much of agave this actually tastes like. Let me take another sip. Oh man, the amount of agave on that is awesome. It's peppery for sure, but it's more like it's not Bernie. There's no ethanol on there. It's agave. And it's sweet agave. It's that roasted agave just with some minerals. There's a little bit, the anise is really nowhere really there. It was a hint of it on the nose, but man, this, oh my gosh. Cheers. Skelly Blanco Azulejos, get you some. I'm telling you guys, this right here is so surprising. But the only thing where I'm wishing, and as I talk right now, because it's agave forward, you're getting agave, it kind of tastes a little that a bit of that smokiness. It kind of tastes slightly burnt-ish even. It's kind of interesting. But then also too, it's like it's gone. That agave doesn't stick around. So you're getting a lot of agave forward. It tastes like agave. It is delicious. This is an excellent Blanco, but I'm wishing that the agave taste kind of lasted longer because as I'm talking right now, it's gone. I feel it like in my chest. I'm feeling like I did just drink tequila, right? And some of that, like that grassy, that mineral is there, but the agave is gone, and overall the finish is not super long lasting. And that's where I'm like, man, I wish it was, because the initial, taking this last sip, that initial, you're getting a lot of agave, sticks around for a little bit, but as you're kind of talking, it kind of goes away and dissipates, like right there, right? But overall, do not judge a book by its cover. Tequila Azulejos Skelly Blanco is solid. I'm putting it up blind taste testing across many hardcore solid brands. With anybody who says that they're, a tequila aficionado, a tequila snob, I love tequila, high quality. Yeah, whatever, right? Like, I'm putting this on blind taste testings, and I'm telling you, some people are going to be like, wow, what's that? I've never tried that before. That tastes excellent. I'm pulling Skelly Man out, and their minds are going to be blown. Also, too, if you have not done so, please go check out that review of the masterpiece, the Blanco into the Añejo, and then, of course, the trophy head. Man, Tequila Azulejos is an art gallery, guys. They are making some really solid tequila, and just unfortunately, tequila purists, tequila snobs, they might look at this and be like, oh, it's not going to be good. Just judging, right? Judgment. Do not judge. Drink something. Drink everything. Try it for yourself. And even if you do pick up something and it's like, oh man, it's a little sweeter or this, or maybe it's not the cool kid bottle, who cares? If you like it, drink it, right? So seriously, that's why I keep Tequila Azulejos at the house, not only because of the amazing and beautiful artwork. I'm a huge fan of artwork, and hats off to the brand to really tapping in and showcasing that part of the Mexican culture. I'm also just a huge fan because it actually tastes good. So, hey, I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. Take care, everybody.